Detroit every time I'm in front of a camera. Pop G's, spark trees, out of drop V. Better bust up and get this money. Rep Detroit every time I'm in front of a camera. Better bust up and get this money.
Pistons fans, what's going on? It's your boy King, man. I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things that I just had on my mind, man. We still got the NBA draft to talk about. We still got some mock drafting to do after these playoffs conclude. And, you know, like I said, it's nonstop, you know, Pistons content. We're going to keep this thing going, even though the season is over. We're not going to, you know, dumpster dive and go talk about other teams in the playoffs like some people have done on their channels, but that's not what we do. We're gonna keep it strictly Pistons, man. And you know, obviously being in these playoffs, you know, watching the Dallas Mavericks, you know, we all know what this topic is about. You know, Jalen Brunson pretty much has been holding it down over there ever since, you know, Luka's been out. And, you know, he had a 41-point performance. Made a lot of Pistons fans get very interested that probably weren't in the beginning. If you want to prove something to me, in the playoffs is a place that you do it. You know, for him to show up and to put the team on his back like he did that game. I'm not going to say per se put the team on his back. Shots were falling that game. Shots were definitely falling, but not only for him, but for the team. So they did a great job, you know, taking care of business without Luka Doncic over there. And some people wouldn't mind seeing him next to Cade Cunningham. I'm one of those people. I wouldn't mind it. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the money situation, but you know, if you can go in the playoffs and you can perform, then I think, you know, you can't go wrong with that situation. I just don't want it to be an over or outrageous amount than, you know, what he should be getting. I don't want the Pistons to overpay. I don't think that's something that Troy Weaver does. I don't think that's in his DNA. But I have no problem with Brunson. Me personally, I still prefer bigger guards, but you know, if he can come in here and play some defense, man, and give us a scoring punch, then I have no problem with it. You know, like I said, how much of that are you going to get from him is the question. And for the price, you know what I'm saying? He's shown that he can score consistently, obviously, but I'm still, you know, more focused on Mitchell Robinson. Let's just be honest, man. I'm more focused on Mitchell Robinson. And obviously there's some entrants, you know, with Mitchell Robertson from other places. Can't really speak on it, but, you know, in the Pistons organization, I'll just say that. And, you know, those people know who they are. I got you. Because I'm on the same boat. You know, I'm going to say what can't be said. So, Mitchell Robinson to me is still one of those guys that I am very high on the Pistons bringing here because he provides a lot of what we need. We do need some scoring from the two spot, I guess you can say that. You know, but we have plenty of scoring. You know what I'm saying? We have plenty of scoring. You have Cade, you have Sadiq Bey, you have Jeremy Grant currently still at this point. You have the Marvin Bagleys. You have some guy. You have the Diallo who can definitely give you some scoring. So, you know, we do have scoring. It's just, you know, who you're playing with who. And that's the thing. I think that's the biggest thing. We just watched Corey Joseph start next to Cade Cunningham. So, obviously there's a gap at the two guard spot with Killian being on the bench right now at his current state of his career. So, like I said, the improvement over the summer for certain players is going to say a lot. But in the meantime, you know, we got the draft coming up. And after that, you know, we worry about free agency. And obviously that may take place before we can see those advancements next season. So going out and get a guy that can help score. Obviously, Troy Weaver said himself in the season-ending press conference that him and Dwayne Casey both, they want some more scoring. You know what I'm saying? They want more scoring. So bringing in a guy like Brunson is not a problem to me personally. But like I said, my focus is still on finding a guy down there that can defend and rebound. So, you know, if you can go and do both of those, then that's a plus. You know, we got to see where this draft takes us. I think that plays a lot of the part in free agency. We all know that already. But Brunson and Mitchell Robinson, I feel like, are two names that's just going to continue to heat up. Also, there's a bitter taste in, some other players' mouth right now, but they're restricted free agency. Restricted free agents, man, and we don't know how that thing can go with some of those restricted guys. Michael Jordan obviously looked frustrated with the Charlotte Hornets. Even though they're just getting started, he looked really frustrated. And Michael Jordan is not the guy for patience. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happened with guys over there like Miles Bridges, man. In that situation, but he obviously himself was frustrated too, so as they should. They had an opportunity and they just didn't take care of business, so for the price tag with some of these guys, we just have to wait and see, but we can definitely make some moves where the Detroit Pistons can improve drastically next season if we do this thing correctly. So if we go out in free agency and get some solid guys, some Troy Weaver, Dwayne Casey guys to fit into this system with this team, then you add that plus the draft, and I think we're in a really good place. So definitely just want to take some time to say a few things about our current roster. They took the team photos, and I'm not sure why, but Hamidou Diallo wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he had something going on that day or what. I really haven't even checked on it. I'm going to check into it for you guys, but he wasn't in the team photo. Thought that was kind of weird. Everybody, even Braxton Key was in it, and Hamidou Diallo wasn't. That was kind of weird. But, as Dwayne Casey is eventually going to be moving into more of that office role. I don't know how soon, but he's going to have a lot of influence on this team in the near future. So, a lot of questions have been out. I got a lot of alerts going on, some NFL, some trades and trade rumors and things like that going on. I don't know how long he's going to continue to be in that role, but he's going to be around here in the near future. So it was a lot of question about, is Dwayne Casey the guy to get you to the next level? Tell you the truth, he may not even be the coach to take this team to that place. They may be in the search for another coach once he decides to move. I just don't know how soon Dwayne Casey is planning to make that move, but they definitely made that known. Troy Weaver himself, that he'll be moving more into like a office type of role. So his impact and influence will still be on this team, which I have absolutely no problem with. But I do still believe in Dwayne Casey. I believe Dwayne Casey is still a really good coach. I think he did a really good job at, for what he was provided. He wasn't provided the most, what I'm saying? We were on him a little bit harder. Of course, starting some of the older guys over the young guys, man, you just got to deal with that. You got to understand it. Even though it was super annoying, and I rode Corey all season. Shout out to Corey Joseph, man. Like I said, there's no real ill will with Corey Joseph, man. It was just, being a fan at the time, I just wanted to see young guys on the court, and, it is what it is. But Corey is a hell of a dude, man. And, I wish all the success to Corey Joseph. He still currently is on this roster. So, like I said, if the Pistons go out and get a guy, to start alongside of Cade, either in the draft or in free agency, then I'm fine with that. Like I said, we will just see. We got to wait and see. So, but as things come out, I will continue to drop content for you guys. Pistons 313 report will still continue with what we're Pistons, along with Sean and Kool-Aid and Downtown Deuce, man. We will still be doing our, bringing in some guests for you guys and doing our thing over there with that channel. Make sure you subscribe to, what we're Pistons YouTube channel. Make sure you're following those channels, but also make sure that you subscribe to, From Half Court over there with Sean, man. And, we definitely we're going to keep this content coming. Shout out to guys, man, like Joe Polo. Definitely been dropping some content You know, like I said, him, you know, Detroit Drew, everybody that's out here doing it for the Pistons, man. You know, continue to do what you do. Continue to do what you do, man. Let's keep this fan base interested. Let's keep, you know, this ship rolling. We've been here in the worst times, so as these good times begin to come in, let's just keep this thing consistent, man, and make sure that we keep our faces known so the Pistons organization could know that we here. You know what I'm saying? And know that we exist. So with that said, man, just a few topics I just wanted to talk about, especially something that, like, you know, that hot, like Brunson on Twitter, on Instagram. Definitely had to talk about that. But Mitch Robinson, you know, is still my guy. You know what I'm saying? Still my guy. Unless we get some type of luck out of somewhere and get something like a Ayton. But Mitch Robinson's the move for me still. So with that said, man, be it that we are at this point that we are, give me a few names that you want to see the Pistons really go after. You know, really go after. And I want to know how you feel about the Brunson situation. Has your opinion changed because of his performance in the playoffs? You know, showing that he can really be a good piece to this team. But yeah, leave all of that in the comments, man. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Smash the like button for your boy, man. It helps the algorithm. And, you know, with that said, everybody be blessed. I'll catch you next video. Peace.